I'm sorry she got fired. And if there's anything I can do to help you get your job back, I'm open for it. But yeah, I feel bad.
All right, man. So you guys just finished watching that video. That's exactly what we're talking about. Look, man, I'm just gonna call it out, man. What's his name? Let me see. Ricardo Fosada. You was a straight fucking bitch. I said it. Everybody's like, Ricardo, you were on his side or whatever. Nah, man. I think Ricardo was being a total fucking dick, and he was instigating the shit, right? And what's gonna happen? Well, what was her name? Sharon.
Oh,
The fuck her name?
Karen.
Shannon.
Karen.
No, her name is Shannon. Shannon Kobe Lyric, and she just had enough, and she just went straight for the nuke button.
Shannon the Cannon, dude.
Yeah.
That's what they call her
Yeah.
at the law office.
She went for straight. She went straight for the nuke, and then homeboy Ricardo, whatever his fucking name is, he said,
Taking it.
I didn't mean to get her fired. Really? You didn't mean to get her fired? Then why'd you upload the video?
Beers.
It's like
Best podcast in Long Beach, California. This is Tacos and Workouts.
what it is. Podcast. Yo, what it is with the best podcast in Long Beach, California. Tacos and Workouts. Look, we made it out again, and I'm so excited for today's guest. Go ahead, tell them who you are.
Name is Kyle Geller. I'm the guy behind El Primo brand, little film and movie and everything content production company right here in Long Beach.
Wow, that's awesome. We're going to get into that a little bit later. But, hey, I want to talk about the Dodgers, man. Did you watch the World Series?
How could you not? Dude, oh, my God. Dude, that was the craziest shit I've ever seen in baseball, to be honest, man. Those last two games, like, I fell out of my wife was just cracking up at me, I think, game 6. Like, when Kike threw that ball, dude, I was just like, oh, my God. I almost ran straight into my TV. Game 7. Couldn't even fucking move, dog. I was just standing there like, I swear to God, I tried to sit down. Like, I think I counted 7 times at one point. That shit was crazy, bro. That was the craziest baseball games I've ever, the whole series. That was game. I mean, what, dude? 8, we saw 2 games on game 2. Was it game 2, game 3? Fuck it. Yeah, game 2, the 18 and a half innings, man. That was crazy. That was just hands down best baseball I've ever seen in my life. Can't wait for the 3-peat.
Oh, man, the challenge is up there, man. I hope it does happen, man. That's crazy, man. We were watching it, and halfway through the last game 7, we are like, oh, they lost, and then they came back, and wow,
Bro, dude,
man,
okay,
that was
so
crazy.
so straight up, I hate to admit that shit, but yeah, fucking, I think it was first inning, they just looked so strong. By the 3rd inning, I remember telling my wife, I was like, fuck, man. Like, I seriously was sad. Like, I felt depressed. And I was like, these Jays they fucking want it. Like, you could see it in their face. Like, they fucking wanted it so bad in the first half. And then it was like after, like, I think 6th inning, dude, it was just like little by little. And then Muncy brought it back to life. And the Rojas was just like, couldn't have been a better script for that. I mean, it might be his last season with the Dodgers. I mean, I hope that fool comes back front office. Like, that shit would be super tight. Fucking, that would be amazing. But just like, damn. Like, yeah, I feel you, dude. The energy was real lackluster starting that game, man. It felt fucking dark. I was like, oh, fuck.
I think it's the best, game baseball wise in the history of sports, man.
Absolutely.
It's just crazy like that, man.
Yeah, that was the best World fucking series I've ever seen, for sure. And it was the Dodgers, so it's just,
It makes it even better.
exactly.
Hey, listen. Now that we're on the topic, right? The Dodgers have a little bit of controversy with the owner because of kind of a lot of his political
They have
stance.
a lot of controversy. Yeah. Every other fucking story on my Instagram, it's either go Dodgers or you remember, right? You remember.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm just gonna say it right now, and I don't care. Like who says it. Look, man, there's a lot of people out there who talk a lot of bullshit on the Dodgers and the organization because of certain things politically that are going on, right? And that's all right. You're entitled to feel that way, right? Do with that what you will. My problem with it is that you're over here talking shit about the organization and the owners, but you're the same people that are gonna go to every single game and be like, "Yeah, go Dodgers." My opinion on that is, if you feel that strongly about it, then stand with 10 toes and then just completely disassociate yourself from the team, because you're over here creating a ruckus on people, getting everybody exciting, but you're still going to the games and you're still supporting. So you're a fucking hypocrite.
Like, look, here's the thing. You can think however the fuck you want to think on it, you know, but there's two major points. One, sports are so you can go to a sports game so you don't have to go to a political rally. You know, you don't have to involve yourself with politics. That's what sports is for. Is so you take you out of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's like. Sports and politics aren't supposed to be like in the same roof. You know what I mean? You should be able to check your shit at the door. Now, that said, like, I get the history of Chavez Ravine. Like, I get it. But that's been the history. The history has not changed. And this is for, going on 80 years, something like that. Like, where were you 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 1 year ago? Where were you? It's just because it's a convenient landscape that you want to lump it all in. And that's cool. I get it. Keep your own. That's cool. But me personally, I don't do politics and sports, man. Like, I keep them separate. It's like, I don't want to I don't want to bring that shit into the stadium. It's about the team and my enjoyment. And I'm a movie maker. And we, as a director and a filmmaker, we call it suspension of disbelief. That's what our movies are. If you're going into the movies and you're questioning that you're in a movie, like you're at a movie that's being a make-believe piece of thing, and you're in there going like, oh, but what about what's going on out there? You fucked up as a filmmaker. You know what I mean? If you have someone doing that, and it's the same with sports. You go to sports for the temporary suspension of disbelief. You go there to just feel those moments of fucking incredible, fucking once in a lifetime fucking moments that you can spend with your family, your friends, or a fucking complete stranger, which is absolutely amazing. Speaking of fuck politics in that fucking regard, right? Like, you can talk to everybody there and celebrate the moments that are going on in the field, and then you can leave them on the field just like the team does. And then you can go home and do whatever the fuck you want. That's just my take on it.
Well said, well said. But now that we're talking about it, right? Did you catch that lady that got fired at the Milwaukee Brewers game?
Yeah. Just found out she got fired this morning. That's just fucking, dude. People are crazy, dog.
What do you think about that?
I mean, there's dudes getting all drunk, talking shit, whatever. But the lady was racist as fuck, and just a straight Karen. I mean, like, when a dude opens his mouth and says, I'm a veteran, like, I mean, at that point, you got to just kind of stop. Like, I feel like, and first of all, notice that there's a dude just drunk talking shit to you. There's a million people around, dude. You don't have to engage. Like, you don't have to. If that dude keeps it up long enough, there's going to be other people that engage for you. But she definitely crossed the fucking line. Oh, Siri don't understand either.
Hey, fucking, she's jumping into the conversation. Who asked you, Siri?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Nah, yeah, man, the internet is so polarizing, dog. Like, it's just, like, that moment 20 years ago is just a moment, and now that shit is on the news, and it's crazy. And I mean, you can't, like, look, dude, like, leave your shit at home. Leave your politics at home. That's what that comes down to. She fucking brought her racist shit into the crowd. He brought his point of view into the crowd, and they clashed, and bad shit happened. She fucking got fired. Like,
let's watch that video real quick. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
New NLCS win apparently got that Brewers fan fired from her job.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Let's call ICE.
Call ICE. Call ICE. I'm a U.S. citizen, war veteran, baby girl.
Well, this woman right here in that video was identified by the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel as attorney Shannon Kobe Larchick. Now, she made the comment to Latino Dodgers fan Ricardo Fossado, who recorded the encounter. A company called the Manpower Group confirmed to CBS LA that it fired Kobe Larchick following the incident. And Make-A-Wish Foundation in Wisconsin also told us she has resigned from its board. Our Kalina Estrino spoke with Fosato about what led up to the confrontation.
She first said, real men drink beer, you. And then I turned around and continued recording, and then that's what she said, oh, let's call ICE or something like that. Initially, it didn't click, because I was too focused on the game and having a good time. But after she says, after it processed, it kind of stung a little bit. I'm sorry she got fired. And if there's anything I can do to help you get your job back, I'm open for it. But yeah, I feel bad.
All right, man. So you guys just finished watching that video. That's exactly what we're talking about. Look, man, I'm just gonna call it out, man. What's his name? Let me see. Ricardo Fosada. You was a straight fucking bitch. I said it. Everybody's like, Ricardo, you were on his side or whatever. Nah, man. I think Ricardo was being a total fucking dick, and he was instigating the shit, right? And what's gonna happen? Well, what was her name? Sharon? What the fuck her name?
Karen.
Shannon. Karen.
Karen.
No, her name is Shannon. Shannon Kobe Lyric. And she just, had enough, and she just went straight for the nuke button.
Shannon the Cannon, dude.
Yeah.
That's what they call her at the law office.
She went for straight she went straight for the nuke. And then homeboy Ricardo, whatever his fucking name is, he said,
taking it.
I didn't mean to get her fired. Really? You didn't mean to get her fired? Then why'd you upload the video?
Beers.
It's like, dude.
Beers, man. That's what it is. That's what it's funny. I watched the interview with homeboy too. Like after he's like, I didn't mean to get her fired. Like da da da. And he was like, but you can see him. He's like, oh, I'm a shit faced. Like he fucking even says he says because I was enjoying the game and some drinks. That dude don't even remember that shit. I bet you.
Fucking beyond stupid, man. But that's what you get when you again what we're talking about, mixing politics with sports, right?
Yeah, exactly, dude. It all comes down to simple shit at the end, man. But yeah, Milwaukee.
Let's see.
Known for red power tools.
All right, let's watch this. We're gonna watch this other video right here. Let's check it out real quick.
How much for a donut?
$2.10.
Can I buy all your donuts?
What are you gonna do with all these donuts?
I go around and I feed homeless people.
Well, then I can't sell them to you.
Yeah, you kid, and you are.
Why don't I just give you?
No.
Give them to you.
No, I don't want that.
Why?
Because I want to pay. That's why.
I would just pay for.
All right, man. What do you think about that? Dude walks in, he goes, "Hey, can I get like 1,000 donuts? I'm gonna give them to the homeless."
So first off, man, I thought this fool was just gonna eat those donuts. I thought that was the one. I thought that was the money. I was like sitting there the whole time about to clap for this dude. I was like, damn, this dude is not getting 10 free donuts. This fool's getting 1,000 free donuts right now. I was like, damn, like this fool. I thought he was just gonna go home and straight throw his kid a birthday party. To be honest, I was like, damn, dad of the year right here.
Low key, man. He's giving this fat boy fucking ideas and shit. I'm about to fucking roll up and be like at the taco stand. Hey, can I get like 1,000 tacos? I'm gonna feed the homeless.
Dude, I think you could pull it off at least like 9 different types of food places before anyone caught on. You could probably at least Chinese food. Just go in there around like maybe like 8:58 p.m. like right before they close, and just be like, hey, like I don't know if you got any extra orange chicken, but I just passed this whole roll, man. These people look starving out here. Like anything you got. They'll throw in fortune cookies. See how many fucking good fortunes you get out of that shit?
You mean the homeless people need like a lot of good fortune cookies? So what's up? Hand them on over.
Yeah, dude, that might be the new lick, man. Food's expensive right now. I got 2 kids, man. Fucking.
Oh man, man, we talking about it.
Yeah.
And remember when you was like 15, 16 and you would like be on a date and you go to Carl's Jr. or to the Jack in the Box and they run your card and then it doesn't go through and then you feel all stupid? Did that ever happen to you when you were younger?
No, but I I knew I didn't have no money going into shit. So,
So you didn't even try.
I already had that shit. I was like I ran my dates like Dave Chappelle and Half Baked. Like he got the 379, and they do the fucking, it's the calculator going through it, and he hits the hot dog shop, and she's like, oh, let me get some chili on it. He's like, nah, let's do regular, like
then she gets the water.
yeah, we got pre-plans. Oh, you want soda? No, I drink water. I'm healthy. Like, coming up with all the bullshit. Like, oh no. I got something better planned for you, girl. Like, how about this free sunset?
Man, the economy is so fucked up right now, man, that I like every time I go to to like the grocery store and shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like, decline. Then I'm like, what? I'm like, fuck, I'm reliving this moment over and over. Like, it just, how the fuck does that happen?
Dude, what the fuck? I saw what was it? A can of beans was like $8, dude.
Really? Damn.
It was some stupid ass item was $7.99, and I almost lost my shit, man. I'm like, this is crazy. I could be buying no $8 beans.
I'm at the point where I'm gonna have to start pulling all my shenanigans when I was a kid and shit. I'm gonna go to the Applebee's or to the Chili's, order this food, and then just trying to run out to my car, and so I don't have to pay for it.
I'm gonna start hitting Target and have my wife talk to the clerk at the front, and I can just run out with all the squeezers, Doug. Fucking a beer run, but for the babies.
It's getting to that point, man. It's getting to that point. Hey, but talking about this, look, we're gonna watch this next video that kind of it talks a lot about kind of what we're talking about, and let's check this one out.
So I live in a 10-story apartment building, and I only pay $50 in rent. Does that make you angry? Does that make you shiver in your boots? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? I pay $50 for a 2-bedroom for my family of 6 with the help of your tax dollars. Thank you very much. Love you guys. If that last video made you mad, this video is gonna make you even madder. I've been paying $50 in rent for over 15 years. Does that make you mad? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? Evil laugh. So because of that video I made of my family of 7 living in a 2-bedroom apartment and of me only paying $50, somebody on here was so miserable to go report me that now they gave me an eviction notice for 30 days. So now I need a lawyer. Thanks to y'all taxpayers that are so mad that you're paying my $50 in rent for my 2-bedroom apartment for a family of 7. I don't know how y'all even found out where I live. It's a 10-story apartment building. Y'all found out where I live. Y'all contacted the housing people. I don't know what you said to them, but now me and my family's getting evicted and we're gonna be on the streets. So thanks a lot.
Man, that has to be one of the stupidest videos I have ever seen, man. Can you believe that shit?
I don't really understand. I don't understand. I watched it. I'm still confused exactly what happened.
So I guess she was living off of Section 8, right?
No, I mean I heard the story. I just think what I don't get what I'm confused about all of it.
Well, she's stupid because don't put your business out there mocking people that you're getting $50 Section 8, laughing at people. People are vicious out here. They're gonna fucking dime on you. They're gonna rat you out, and I call it instant karma, man. I think she got what she deserved.
I mean, it comes down to fools want, if you got $50 rent, they want your spot. She said, I don't know how you guys know where I live. It's my bitch, those are your neighbors. They want they're like, I'm paying $150. And you got a view. Like that's what's going on. They were like, man, this bitch paying $75 less than me and got the fucking view on the penthouse. Like, these are all your neighbors, darling. These are all your fucking neighbors wanting your spot. That's what it is.
You put your shit out there, sweetie. You get what you get.
Man. I didn't understand exactly. I was like, why did she get Like, why would these people, like, why would she get kicked out? And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's her neighbors. They want her spot for sure. That's gotta be, that's her grandma next door. She's like, hey, your spot is way too big and you're paying $50. I want it. Because they know if she goes, it's an empty spot.
Oh man, that's too much. Listen, man, we got to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. I hope you're enjoying these episodes as much as we enjoy making these episodes for you. Believe it or not, we're not monetized. That's right, we're not monetized, which means we don't make any money from YouTube at all whatsoever. In order to continue making these episodes, we need your help. Please make a contribution to our Cash App or our Venmo. And believe me, it's greatly appreciated. All right, so we're back. I guess we missed one story, man. We missed the story. So let's just get this out of the way so we could talk about what we came here to talk about. Let's check out this video real quick. Man, that has to be a crazy video, man. I can't believe that. You know, where the hell is the Secret Service?
Do they have Secret Service? I mean, what's it called? What's it called down there? They got,
I don't know, Consulado Mexicano. I don't know what the hell it is, but yeah.
I need to know more specifics, like about Secret Service, because I don't know, man. I don't know how. That's like, you can't grab titties.
Yeah, that's what it looked. It looked.
You can't get close enough to grab titties. Like,
I know.
Like that should be one job as a Secret Service.
It looked like he was going under where he was gonna cup her titties, and then he tried to kiss. He's trying to get fresh on the president, man, of Mexico.
My wife showed me a TikTok the other day about you see the Billie Eilish. This reminds me of exactly this. Like in my head, I'm like, oh, I went to this Billie Eilish video. She's fucking like walking by a crowd, and she got all her people.
Yeah.
And this dude just straight. Like a scary movie,
dog. Her and shit,
straight,
yeah.
Fucking gone, fool. Fucking, like, you know, what the fuck did he do for 2 seconds? Well, no one, you know what I mean? No one could see shit. But it's like, how? How the fuck? We got these fucking, this is like Venom. These are like super stalker dudes. Like, how the fuck you get in the middle of a bunch of grown ass men that their only job is to fucking make sure shit don't happen, and then. Just
that's how quick it happens, man. That's how quick it happens, man.
But they can stop a bullet. They can run. They can jump.
I don't know, man. It's just fucking crazy. Like with the whole Billie Eilish thing, I saw that video, but they were kind of there quick to respond.
Yeah.
With Claudia Sheinbaum, it was like there was nobody there, and I was like, dude, you're the president of Mexico. Like, man, you got to get your shit together, man. Like I don't know. That's beyond me, man. I think Mexico's definitely fucking up, man.
And especially, man, I don't know, like in Mexico too. Like I feel like a video like that is not a good look, as far as like someone's watching. Someone's been waiting for some fucking, some room for something. There's always some weird fucking bad people planning some shit. I don't know. I would not like a video of me being the president showing that much accessibility.
Yeah, for sure. That was a bad call on everybody. But hey, you know what? Maybe it means that Claudia Sheinbaum still has it. She's still kind of hot, and that dude wanted some, man. I think that giving it I think I would give it to Claudia Sheinbaum. I think I would. She's a pretty lady.
You gotta shoot your shot, man. No matter president or not, dog, you gotta fucking, you gotta shoot your shot, man.
Yeah, then I could be like, the president's husband and shit, Fuck yeah, dude.
Like Kamala, dog. You be Kamala's husband.
That's too much, man. All right, man. We're having too much fun out here, but let's talk about you, man.
All right, what do you want to know, man? I could talk about myself forever.
Let's talk about it. So you're a local director here in the city of Long Beach. You made this awesome movie. I think Little Hater went to the premiere, and Little Hater was interviewing people, and I was just amazed, that you were able to pull off that. Let's talk about the movie, man.
All right. Well, first of all, man, honestly, man, the premiere would not have been the same without Little Hater. Honestly, that was an unexpected surprise. That really made that night fucking over the top special, and that shit was tight. So thanks, Little Hater, if you're out there watching. Appreciate you. No, man. Oh, thank you for saying that about the movie. That's pretty tight. So I've been trying to make I started trying to do this stuff going like, oh, I want to make a movie. Like that's all this is like 20 years ago. You know, I was like, oh, I want to make a movie. So I tried, went to try to go to some school. That didn't work out too well. Just was always trying to make a fucking movie, man, and did everything else in between. Like wound up doing some acting stuff, like just kept writing movies, just trying to, for lack of better words, man, I guess the way I was taught and the way I saw I was going around was to just keep talking to rich people that don't want anything to do with you and just make them want to give you a bunch of fucking money, like millions of dollars, to make your first feature film. And that shit's a joke. It's just a joke. 20 years later, I can say that's a fucking...
It'll work.
Dude, look, dog, I'm from fucking Long Beach, bro. We're hustlers out here. Like, we fucking make it happen. You want it, you fucking get it. Like, and whatever it takes, right? Like, that's what we do. I was the dude, like, I'm going to networking events in Beverly Hills, MGM studios, dropping flash drives into the CEO's pocket, with all my work on it and shit. But the problem was my work wasn't a feature, dog. Like I got 19 years of work and no movies. I got short films, cool, whatever. I got tons of music videos. Thousands of pieces, like thousands of content I've produced, right? Like from variety shows to music videos, like I said, everything, but never a movie. But I kept writing movies. And then had a couple kids. Fucking my homie died who had made a couple movies on nothing. And I just was like, man, like, I don't know. Like, there's only one way to do this, and it's just to fucking do it. Like, is that we got these phones in our pocket that are fucking 4K. They shoot raw log, which is for all you film nerds out there, fucking how you want to shoot shit so you can do more stuff, Like, these are pro cameras now. Like, we got no excuses, and I grew up on Robert Rodriguez, fucking El Mariachi and Desperado and all that shit, and like, he was preaching about making a movie for under 10 grand fucking in the late 80s, and if he could do that with film, which costs more to fucking process and work with than it does to put your phone into a fucking cord and watch your shit. If he could do it for 10 grand, I fucking could do it for fucking less. That was my biggest thing. And I went back, I went to all my scripts. I had 6 scripts sitting there, and I was like, I wrote this one to do on nothing. I hit a bunch of people up. I fucking, I don't like to ask anybody to work for free, but I had to shoot my shot. I had a fucking product I believed in. I had a bunch of talented people I know, actor-wise and shit. Hit them all up. Made some really good contracts. Said like, hey, look, I got nothing, but if this works, we all fucking eat. And they trusted me. Shot this shit in 6 days. I edited the whole fucking movie. The whole movie was done in 5.5 months. It's the most Long Beach movie you'll ever see in your life, until someone makes another one. Which, hey, you're out there. I'll produce your shit if it's good enough. Yeah, that's the long short version of the intro of my movie. Yeah, super Long Beach, man. I got the soundtrack is Long Beach. I got a bunch of homies that I've met here, a bunch of music dudes in it. Like, it's just, and I wasn't trying to make a perfect movie. Like, I wasn't trying to make a Hollywood blockbuster or nothing. Like, the point was just to make a first movie. Like I said, like, I've been doing this for 20 fucking years, and 19 years I never had a movie. And those people that have the money that do want to make more movies. They do want to make your movie. They just need to trust you first. You need to show, it's like your college degree. It's like fucking, well, you're telling people you can make a feature, but I'll tell you this much from personal experience, man. So I did everything by myself, right? I shot it, I wrote it, I directed it, I fucking whatever, I colored it, I edited it, and I've edited all my stuff. I think my longest movie up until now was 12 minutes, and I got that in 10 minutes, and so that was the most footage I've ever seen. Working with, and this movie's an hour and 17 minutes. And I had I think after I selected all my footage, I had 5.5 hours of footage sitting on one timeline. And I freaked out, man. Like, I was like, I can't do this. That was the first time I said, I can't do this, that I can remember in like 15 years, and I walked out of my office. I didn't go in there for a week. Like I was just
Okay, you confused me a little bit there. You have 5 additional hours that you didn't make it to the final cut.
So the process is you get all your you label all your shit, you organize all your footage, and you get it all organized in your editing program or whatever, and then from there you basically chop the little parts that you're gonna use that you could use.
Oh, I get it now.
And there might be 3 or 4 takes of the same shit, but they're all good. But you don't, you need to look at all 4 of those a million times. So that turns into 5, and so it's like I think we shot 7.5 hours of stuff, and I got 5.5 hours of usable stuff, and then I got to take that 5.5 hours of usable stuff
it down to
hour and 17 minutes.
Oh, I totally get what you were saying now.
And so that's when that's when it really clicked to me of like, oh, like this is why I needed to do this, is because this is why people don't know if they can trust you or not, because this is a ton of fucking footage. Like this isn't a short film. Like this is way different. You know what I mean? And like, and that's what it is. It's just all learning. And it's like, okay, now I got my college degree. So again, long version of the short version of the long version of the short version.
Let's talk a little bit about the movie without giving out too much, because we want people to watch it, right?
Yeah, I'm not. You're not gonna know that. I don't.
Yeah, we're not gonna say the ending.
No ending.
Okay, but more or less, what's the movie kind of about? More or less.
It's just a fucked up day in Long Beach, man. So,
and I think we'll just keep it at that. That's a good explanation.
Yeah, the
tagline. It's short and sweet.
Yeah,
so,
the tagline is just when you thought your day couldn't get any worse, it does.
Oh fuck that's crazy. But you know what I liked about your movie is that there's a shitload of characters in this movie, and you care about every single one of those characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when you see a character and you meet that character and you're like, hey, there could be a backstory to like those characters, and sometimes there is a backstory to some of those characters, but it's interesting enough to be like, oh, what's the backstory behind that person? So that's what I enjoyed about your movie.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Thank you, because I mean that's like a big so a thing I just learned like probably like a month ago. Of course, I learned it after I make my first feature, but it applies to short films too, right? And I'm like, damn, if I knew this when I was making shorts, probably would have made some better shorts, But this guy said that short films are about an event, and feature films are about the characters. And it's very interesting because it's all about an event. There's always going to be an event, right? But like you said, so like my movie's cool because it is only one day. And so you just get to hang out with the characters for this day, like in limited capacity, versus like another story where we would go dig into all these characters, and we could, but it was, it was a big deal for me to like, I want you to feel like you're hanging out in Long Beach, dog. Like this is like the whole idea started with like the outline, the shell of it was just like two dudes have like in the morning locked down a double date in the evening, and I just wanted to see like how much shit could happen in a day while like with a clear goal in mind of like being there,
All right, cool. So
if I didn't confuse you, watch Sorry.
They'll get it. So now that we're telling them about the movie and we're telling them to watch it, have we figured out how we're gonna get people to watch the movie yet? I mean,
yeah. So just go to elprimobrand.com. It's password protected, but there's instructions on there, which is crazy. You can either you click on your mouse and scroll and highlight the whole shit and look for the password, or you can just hit me up on the socials, which is what I'm hoping more people do.
What are your socials?
So it's at El Primo Brand across the board. TikTok is KG the Director. Other than that, it's El Primo Brand. Instagram, LinkedIn, I mean everything. You can email me, brass@elprimobrand.com. But yeah, I want people to hit me up for the password. But if not, you can find it on the site. It's free. I just want people to watch this shit, man.
Your movie's free.
Yeah. So we did have it up for rent up until literally this interview. It was for rent. It's just a really difficult process, and our whole goal is to kind of be like the new indie like guy like hub kind of thing. We really want to connect with other independent artists doing like film stuff and visual visual kind of mediums and stuff, where like just a place. I know how much I've struggled over 20 years of trying to get to this point, and it all comes down to like distribution and eyeballs, like how do you get seen and stuff like that. And a lot of people struggle with that. Like I'm still struggling with that, and so I'm trying to alleviate that to some degree, and in the process put my shit up there, whatever. So to get people to our website now is a big thing, so that I'm not trying to, because it's independent. We're trying to make the point that you don't have to go to Netflix, that you don't have to go to YouTube, that going to our website is just as easy. It's just, it's just another .com, whatever. And so future plans, we got some stuff working on that make that even easier, but it's all to get eyeballs. So like the free right now, switching it to free just to make it easier, because the process we had in place, just getting the rental was a 4-step process. And just in business and in everything, getting someone to do 4 things for something they're not really sure if they want anyway is fucking is difficult.
Yeah, for sure.
So just trying to do this the right way, trying to build, just learn from everything. And yeah, just trying to make a new home for like, I want to be. So Sundance, man, was huge when I was like a little kid. Like I'm talking like 8, 9 years old when I used to watch movies. My mom was like, "Oh, watch independent films." Like independent meant something so much different than it does now. Now independent, if you talk to anybody in like the industry, they fucking go, "Oh, independent just means independent of a studio." Like they don't have a big studio, but motherfucker, you got $100 million for your budget. That's not an indie fuck. Like my indie ain't your fucking indie, dude. Like it's just not. And so Sundance, the Sundance I grew up on was geared towards like me, like the first Christopher Nolan kind of movie, like the first big, like all your favorite directors, the first of theirs, that's where they would go, be Sundance. And now Sundance is a first movie for a fucking huge, let me get Quentin Tarantino's fucking movie here. Let me get fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Hollywood likes to Hollywoodize everything.
Yeah, and so
eventually they end up converting it back.
Yeah, so I want to fill the void that got, I want to be the new Sundance, but out of Long Beach garage, like keep it beach.
Yeah, keep it the way it is, man. So that's what you're trying to do with Primo brand. You're trying to make more content, more films, right?
That's it. I want to be. It's the beach garage hood version, whatever you want to fucking call it, of Netflix. Like that's the goal. And I mean, if you know me, I'm not a big talk. I talk, but I walk every step of this shit. I wouldn't even be talking about it right now if it wasn't on the fucking board. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, this is a real thing, man. This movie business is fucking crazy. Like, this a whole. It's so different, bro. Like, it's been a really tough, weird road to navigate. Like, I'm going against I'm gonna be competing against Netflix and like all these people, and that's what the Gorilla and the Army helmets for, or the Spruce Goose helmets for, right? It's because we're going to battle. Like this Gorilla is going to battle with these fucking big dudes. Like all I have against over all those dudes, because obviously I don't even have a fucking dollar to compete with those dudes. I don't have $1 to put up against their money, but I got the streets. I go out every fucking Saturday.
From the streets.
Dude, straight up. I go every Saturday. I'm weed pasting, stickers, fucking, we make the merch in the garage. Like, just trying to shove this shit down everybody's throats, man. And just be those people. Like, get the next. I'm old. Like, I need to find the younger versions of me to fill this fucking.
Oh, man, that's hard to do, man. Because I often say, man, if I had 3 of me, I'll be fucking like kicking ass and shit, right? But I think no one works as hard as you do, right?
Oh,
I see your work ethic. I see how hard you work, and I was like, wow. Because when I met you the first time, you're like, I'm making a movie, and I'm like, not to be a dick, not to be a dick, but you're like the 1% out of everybody that I always meet that says that they're doing something and actually got it done. So I mean, I believed you, right? Because I saw like you're like, no, I'm gonna be busy for the next 6 months, and I was like, okay. 6 months later, hey, JR, my movie's done. I was like, oh shit. So that's awesome. But yeah, you need hardworking people like you to be on your team, but that's really hard to find, man.
Yeah, I mean, then that's another component of like just having to make this fucking movie, was because again, not only is that mythical unicorn of an investor not going to give you money without a first feature under your belt, but no one else is gonna ride for you either going forward if you don't have like a stable foundation. And as much as I did with whatever, like I didn't have a movie, and I can't expect all these people to ride for me for this movie that doesn't exist. Like, I mean, last year I tried to make the guys make a movie, this make a thing, and we fell short. Like, I fell flat on my face with that fucking project. I got 4 days edited I got 17 minutes of edited fucking movie, like in its place and everything, but I had to stop that shit because we couldn't do it, couldn't pull it off.
Well, I look at everything as an experience, right? As a learning opportunity, right? I'm sure that whatever you went through at that moment, you took something from it, and you learned from it, and you're gonna use that to kind of moving forward. That's kind of the way I look at things.
That's how I wound up using the iPhone. Oh, that's another thing. I shot this movie on an iPhone.
Fuck, that's awesome, man.
Because of the lessons I learned from falling flat on my face with that movie. So that movie, out of I think 4 days shot, one day I had a different camera dude on there, and then the other 3 days I ran camera, and I'm directing, and I'm doing I'm doing one man everything, but with a cinema camera, and you got these cinema lenses, and it's just all these little things make it hard. So I found myself not being able to direct. I literally was like, okay, I hope I get it, because I was so focused on the picture. Like, is this in focus? Is the lighting good? Like, all this stuff, right? Like, da-da-da-da. I was focused on everything but the performance and the acting and the fucking story. Like,
the technicals.
Yeah, because I had to. And so that was the biggest thing. So after that, after I fell flat, after I was like, okay, I need to move on and just do a project that I can fucking actually finish. But how do I finish? Because I obviously fell flat on this one, and it was drop the fucking gear. The gear was the biggest fucking thing, dude. I don't need lights to tell the story. I don't need this to tell my story. I don't need this to tell my story. None of these things are needed to tell the fucking story. And I'm directing, so like that's my biggest priority, is to fucking actually talk to these actors and da-da-da, which none of I could do with the cinema camera. I couldn't do any of that. It was impossible. And so with this iPhone, man, I mean, dude, I'm in their faces. Like, I'm talking to them. It's just my hand. So like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to. If it's out of focus, I don't fucking care. Like, there's so many fuck ups in my movie. Like, I worked with them too. Like, I even put this effect onto the fuck ups to accentuate the fuck ups. Like, to let you know I fucked up. But it ain't about that. It's about the story, And that's a big thing I'm trying to bring back too. Is like, Tubi, dude. I don't hate on no one fucking making movies, but go on Tubi. And the writing is absolute trash, and then in turn, the movie's pretty shitty too. Like, those big fuck ups. I don't know if you ever watched like movie fuck ups. Like, I watched Tubi. Like, there's this page I used to follow. I don't even know what the fuck it's called. This is like years ago, but they did Tubi fucking. It was all Tubi. Like, people would cut up Tubi movies and show you like how hilarious like these cuts are. Like, dude would stand there with a gun, and then like some dude would get shot like without anything happening, like this dude would just like throw himself and be bloody. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, nothing happened. And so it's like, but it's all writing. Like, someone wrote that. Someone wrote, guy pulls out a gun, and then the next thing's like, this guy gets shot. Like, but it's like, it doesn't make sense, Anyway, big plans, JR. Big plans.
Oh man, it's a lot of fun, man. All this movie making. Do you have any? I mean, I want to ask this question. I kind of don't want to ask it because we're still involved in we're not done yet with this movie yet. Right. Sorry, the name of your movie. We're not done with it, right? But if you're like I am, before I even finish one project, I'm already moving on to the next project. I'm already thinking it's weird. It's kind of like two brains. This one's kicking ass on this project, and the next me is already kicking ass on the next one. That's kind of the way I operate. That's kind of the way I think. Any ideas of what your next might be?
We don't deal with ideas over here, dog. Ideas aren't shit. Our ideas aren't, fuck ideas anymore, man. Fucking ideas, you got to put them into action, dude. So with like, another part of not making this movie yet was I needed more like movies. So I have 5 more movies ready to go, like done, scripts ready, 90, and then I have a TV show fucking ready. The place where we're at now is I'm trying to figure out get this shit fucking seen. So if I can figure out that part, it'll make the next part a lot easier because if I already have, that's why I push El Primo brand over Sorry a lot of the times, because Sorry lives at El Primo brand
For sure.
and then I want everything else to live there too. So I don't want to have to market the fuck out. I'm a gorilla, bro. Like it's so limited. It's so limiting. At the same time, there's so much freedom, but it's so limiting as far as like what I can do, like as far as like pushing this stuff. So my gorilla shit is, I do it. Everything
It's
I have.
a company,
Yeah,
right?
and so it's a company, but like I do it so that I don't have to fucking market that hard every time. I'd rather market and get you to believe in the brand than market a different movie every single time minus the brand when there's already a home for it. Like I'm trying to show, go to El Primo brand. Like I said, it's gonna be Netflix, right? So it's just I'm hoping to have, if I can build that infrastructure and a home, I can be like, okay, well now I have a place to bring my second movie. It's just the same thing that I'm trying to bring to other people. It's just I'm doing it. Like I said, I'm doing it. I'm not doing anything for other people that I don't want to do for myself. Like this is all for personal shit. So it's like it's all based on the personal things. So it's like, where does my movie want to live? Like where do I want my movie to live? Like what are the hurdles? Okay, now if it's here, now I need other people because it doesn't look good. And that includes me. Like, oh, now I got to put another movie out because people got fucking, they're waiting or whatever. Like I'm trying to create my own demand, but with other people. I'm trying to build Netflix, man. It's Netflix.
That totally makes sense. I totally get it. Hopefully you guys get it too. Your next projects that you're working on, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, I think you already gave your information. It's at Primo brand on Instagram and all the way across.
Yep.
If someone wants to send you their headshots, their resumes, or any involvement with any of upcoming future projects,
message me on there or just email Brass at El Primo brand. And then, yeah, if you do the TikToks, it's KG, the director. But yeah, like I said, I'm really trying to start something, but I'm also seasoned, man. We work with really good people. I'll tell you straight, like, if you're not working, you ain't working. That's all I'm saying. Like, I want to work with people, like you said, the people that are working. Like, there's someone in the world working harder than you. Like, I want to meet those people. Like, I want my movie to be the worst one on my platform. You know what I mean? Like at all times. Like
yeah, for sure. You want people to be better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and stronger. Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure.
Like that makes me better. So that's the people I want to surround myself with. Those are the movies I want to surround myself with. Those are the filmmakers I want to surround myself with. The ones that fucking, you know what I mean? That just want just want to keep doing shit and fucking want it to be. There's got to be a bar, man. Like I don't want to just like everybody can shoot something on their camera. Like that's not the hard part. You know what I mean? The hard part is putting it together, putting your style on it, like saying something, like, and I want the people taking the extra steps, man. Like I want people that want this shit like around.
For sure, man. Listen, we gotta go, but before we go, we're gonna give you the final thought.
Nothing is really that hard. It's just a lot of fucking work.
I love it, and we're gonna end with that. Do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, like the channel, and more importantly, share the content. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me, dude.